So if somebody does come up to you in a bar and does one of these big haymaker roundhouse punches, you might step back to dissipate the force, walk up on an angle to deflect it or at least have it go down, strike on the bridge of the nose, effectively blinding the person because you think their eyes are going to start watering, and then come on in, step out, and take out his ribs. You're liking this way too much. That's the physical piece. And actually, my physical piece is on hold. I had a knee injury. Actually, I was about 4 weeks shy of training for my 6th degree black belt. We had testing coming up. Was warming up for class with another senior guy, not as senior as me. We're just doing some light sparring. I'm doing defensive kicks. So as soon as he looks like he's coming in, I stick him with a kick. He comes in again, stick him with a kick. He was getting tired of it. Decided he wanted to do what's called a leg check. It's not legal. Any target below the waist in that particular style, not legal. So the idea is, as my leg comes up, he catches it with his foot before it gets too much speed. But I faked him. I kind of loaded up this way. I was going to come over the top. So I'm all loaded up on this leg. He misses, catches my knee, drives it sideways into the ground. Torn ACL, torn MCL, torn PCL. Doctor said I was SOL. I don't know, is that a medical term? You're the experts. So it's 5.5 hours of surgery, long recovery, OxyContin, which I stayed on for like 5 days. That stuff makes you stupid. Why people buy that on the internet, I don't know, but I sold mine in a hurry. No, I don't. And I've got this on tape. Yes, Mr. Rosenberg, State Police, we'd like a word with you. DEA will be at my door tomorrow. But the thing we need to look at is the spiritual piece is what pulls this all together. And the mental, physical, spiritual is not a religious thing, but it's more about your spirit. Very similar to what you're doing. It's all about spirit in providing this kind of health care. And the great example of this that I came up with was I was doing a customer service session, very similar to this, for a group up in, it was Inc. magazine, it was up in Boston. And we're going out to dinner. They said, "Oh, Ronnie, you staying over tonight?" "Yeah." "Well, join us for dinner." So we're meeting them, talking to them for dinner. And we meet in the lobby. And we're in the lobby of this hotel at 6 p.m. in Boston, a major city in the United States. And they're in the lobby wearing their conference badges. They're like, "Hi, I'm Bob," right? Now, I don't know where you're from. I grew up in the Bronx. Where I come from, if you wear a conference badge on a city street, you might as well have a big sign that says, "Hi, I'm from out of town, beat me up, take my money, and leave me in an alley." Yeah? So I'm walking up to these people, and I'm plucking the badges off their things. They're like, "What are you doing?" "Like, saving your life, fool, and probably mine while we're at it." And they go, oh, that karate stuff. And then the conversation turned, as it frequently does, to some version of, what would you do if? What would you do if somebody jumped out and grabbed you in a bear hug and started pulling you back? That's easy. Here, free self-defense lesson, not even advertised. Somebody grabs you in a bear hug over the arms, pick your leg up, and as hard as you can, stomp on the top of their foot. How many of you are nurses? Raise your hands. How many bones in the human body? 2. Good. People going, "Oh, crap." 206 is the correct answer. Roughly a fifth of them are in your hands and your feet. As you know, they're small, they're brittle, and they hurt if anything happens to them. If you have any doubt about that, think about the last time you were going up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, kicked your foot, never the big toe, right? Always the little toe on the side, and you kick, and it's like, "Oh, crap, here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Ow! Because it takes that long to travel in the middle of the night. So you take your, especially if you're wearing stiletto heels, well, not you wearing stiletto heels, but if you women are wearing stiletto heels, remember, concentrate it into a smaller area. If you've got heels and you come up, bang, if you stomp on somebody's instep, what are they going to do? They're going to, At that moment, they release the grip. You step behind them, so now their hip is cradled here. Grab the foot and stand up. If you pull up, where are they going to go? Do you know the bigger they are? That's exactly what this is. And we were discussing this over dinner. And we all kind of agreed that, if somebody did that to me, they would be on the ground before they knew what happened. Later that night, though, I was in my hotel room. I was thinking about this, and it occurred to me that they would probably be on the ground before I knew what happened. Because when you do something over and over and over, it becomes second nature. It's like a golf swing or a tennis swing. You don't really think about it as much anymore. You just kind of walk up and go through the mechanics. Much of the care that you're providing, a lot of it becomes mechanical for you, and you have to kind of step back and realize, this is not just, another body. This is a patient, and you've got to stop being mechanical about it. That's the spiritual piece. And in fact, that whole concept of acting without thinking, in Japanese, the term that describes that is mushin. The characters translate into English kind of loosely as no mind. If you ask my wife, she'll tell you I'm in that state pretty much all the time. I think she's talking about something different, but the same three approaches, mental, physical, and spiritual, apply to customer service. And why don't you take a moment and write that down on your handouts now. The three components of good customer service are, in fact, mental, physical, and spiritual.